Tom Brady could be retiring after the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were eliminated from the playoffs by the Los Angeles Rams this past weekend. Now, we know that the rumors, I should say, of Tom Brady retiring have been swirling for years now. People said when he was 38, he was going to retire. People said when he was leaving the Patriots, maybe then he'll retire. People said maybe after last year when he won the Super Bowl, he might retire. And those people will all have been wrong. We've all been wrong about it at some point. But this week, there seemed to be a little bit of a shift in tone as far as the discussions about Tom Brady, both from a lot of pundits, experts, insiders, and even some people who were saying that Tom Brady, his focus right now may be shifting away from football. And it really comes from these reports that Brady has really thought hard about, what football really, what being away from football would mean, and more so in a positive light, because we know he's 44 years old. He's been in the National Football League for over 22 years. This is somebody who has devoted his entire life, most of his life, to football. And with that does come a cost. With that does come a cost of, not being able to spend as much time as you would be with your family. And Tom Brady's kids are also at the age where, you're really seeing them grow. You want to be able to grow with them. You want to be able to interact with them as they're growing, And his kids have seen him win everything. His kids have seen him win multiple championships. I believe his youngest daughter has held more Lombardi trophies, I should say, than a lot of NFL teams, which is crazy. So his kids have been with him with his success, and I think maybe we're seeing Tom Brady, or according to these reports, Tom Brady might be thinking, maybe I should be there for their successes as well. And that's something, I'm not trying to say that, he's a bad father. No. That's not what I'm trying to say, or he's absent. No, I'm sure he's very involved in his kid's life. But there is a difference when you're devoting all this time to football, because it's not just a regular 9-to-5 job, as we know, especially when you're the quarterback of one of the best organizations, or one of the best teams, I should say, in pro football. It takes a toll. It takes time away from, being around your family. And Tom Brady is someone who doesn't need the money, doesn't need the glory. He's the greatest of all time, and he's going to be the greatest of all time until someone winds up winning over 7 chips. And I just don't think that maybe in his head, and this is just me trying to be in the head of Tom Brady, which is, don't even get me started on how difficult that is. But maybe in his head, he's thinking, I've done it all. I've seen it all. I've left a legacy that is never going to be replicated. My kids have seen most of my success. What else is left? And what other excuse really is there, not to be with my family? It's not like he needs to work. It's not like he needs it for his legacy. It's only going to, at this point, the greatness of Tom Brady, we can only just, roll our eyes and be like, oh my God, yep, he did it again. It's a meme. But it's also the greatest meme of all time. But as far as whether or not this was his last season, again, with a grain of salt, I'm going to say it might be. But again, Tom Brady's also the same guy who said, I'm going to be on the field playing quarterback till I'm 45. Tom Brady's also the same guy who's repeatedly said that right now, as of even 6 months ago, he said he has no plans to retire. He's talking about 2022, what the future might hold. It's just, we've seen such a shift in tone from these reports and apparently discussions that Brady's had with people. We've seen such a shift in tone that, it's making people second guess a lot. And maybe it is a red herring. Maybe the Bucs bring everyone back, roll it back again, and Tom Brady's 45 years old, winning an NFL MVP, and also a Super Bowl to go along with that. His 8th Super Bowl, that would be. But we've got a lot of things to see. It's going to be an interesting offseason, even down there in Tampa Bay. Thanks for watching this video from Real Take Sports Talk. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Also, remember to check out our live show every single Thursday at 8 p.m. right here on the YouTube channel. And remember, keep it real.